to a new episode of SkyPod. Today we have our student and influencer as well, Youssef. So today I will know Youssef as Youssef himself, not the Youssef, the influencer Youssef. So hi Youssef.
Hi Joud, hope you are well.
So first of all, tell me about your journey in social media, how you started.
Okay, so I started since I was maybe 12 or 11 years old. I was trying, I have the passion to do it. And at this time, I didn't even have money to go to school. So I stopped going to school for 2 years. So I had enough time to do whatever I like in my day, in my whole day. But I didn't choose to play. I chose to approach a brand, trying to find any ways to get money from it, to enter any school here in UAE. So I approached so many brands. And then I worked with one brand. They use it to pay for me 200 dirhams per month. And then they double it. So it's 400 dirhams. Keep doing videos for them until I saw advertising on Facebook. It was for casting. So it was for a very big brand. And they needed a son with his mother. So I asked my mom, Mama, would you like to do casting with me? And she knows that I'm crazy about this. I love to do this. And she said, yeah, why not? Let's go. We did the casting. They took us in the advertising. As I told you, it's a very famous brand, so the people knows my face after this advertising. And then I had around 10,000 followers on my Instagram. So I started approaching more brands to do videos for them. And then after I do a lot of videos, I had 30,000 followers. Until this day, I didn't have 1 dirham from my social media. Suddenly, a very big brand, they emailed me. We would like to work with you. We need 6 videos a month, or that time it was 3 videos a month. And I used to get 400 dirhams. So they told me, how much do you want? In my mind, my maximum was maybe 1,000 dirhams was a big amount for me. So they told me, we're gonna pay per video 6,000 dirhams at this time. The time that I didn't have money to go to school. And it was at this time also, it was triple my dad's salary. So I was so happy. And I didn't even know that per video they're gonna pay this. I thought because the contract was 6 months. So I thought on the 6 months, they're gonna pay this amount of money. My English was not that perfect at this time, so I didn't understand the contract. I had to give it to my aunt and she read it. And then she find out, Youssef, 6,000 per video, not on the 6 months. So I think my life got changed from this day. I entered school, alhamdulillah. And now I am in Skyline University, yeah?
Okay, Youssef. Is this step of your life affect your mental health? All your friends going to schools, or your friends buying whatever they want, but you cannot, or even you cannot go to your school to continue your education. So how you deal with this mental issue?
I didn't actually felt it this time. My mom was so great of how she handling things, even our food. I didn't feel like there is something in my life that I don't have. My mom was so great of handling this, but I got really sad because I stopped for 2 years. 2 years was so much for me. Just sitting at home doing nothing. At the end of the first year, I guess, I started approaching brands, trying my best to have 1 dirham at least from any work, not only from the social media. I didn't put it in my mind that I'm gonna be a blogger one day. The main goal for me was that I need to enter school and I need to help my family. So that's why I tried my best to work. And then handling a social media of other companies, like the clinics the clinics that I was working with, I really, this type of work teached me how to be a blogger, which was my passion. Like I was watching the other bloggers, oh my god, how they are doing this, you know what I mean? And that's it. But for my mental health, I'm talking too much, sorry. For my mental health, I didn't really get affected at this time. But I know that I have to go to school. I have to continue my school. That's it. But my mom was really great of handling the things.
So we are lucky to have a good mom.
Yeah, my mom is really amazing. I really love her.
Yeah. So, like in these 2 years or after just you suddenly start any working with brands, making videos, and being a blogger, and your just Instagram page starts being bigger and bigger. So, this things like it's changed yourself, or you have lost your true Youssef, or just like it's normal thing for you.
This year, I started feeling the different because there is a lot of things that's happening in my life, which is my first time to do this or to try this or to face this kind of problems. So I think yes, I started feeling this type of feeling this year, especially this year. Actually, it's not the best year of my lives because I'm working more harder, and more harder, you feel an anxiety because I feel like all the time something is chasing me and I'm running. So yeah, I felt this feeling this year.
So what's the something like you have just scared of it that's chasing you every time when you are work or when you are with home with family in the uni?
That I'm not doing good in my life or my work life as a social media influencer.
So you are not satisfied with yourself today?
I'm always not satisfied of how I work. As I told you, I'm a very hard worker. That's why I always feel like I know I'm not like أنا مش بقلل من اللي أنا بعمله بس أنا I know I have to do more because I was minus zero and then I got zero and then I feel like I'm 20 now, but I have so many things to do and so many goals. I'm satisfied, I'm fine, but I always want more. I always want to work more, work harder. So if for example, if I got sick and I couldn't go to this shoot, I feel so guilty. And I think guilty is something with me since I was young because of the financial problems that we had. One day I wanted to buy a tablet, like any kid. I just want tablet to watch a films, play on it, or do anything. So my dad, he bought me this tablet, and his salary was very small salary. So I think the tablet was half of his salary. And at this time, I felt really guilty. He got it from me, and he just saw my reaction like no reaction. So he asked me, Yusuf, you're not happy? What's wrong? I got it for you. And I felt guilty because I know how he worked hard to get this for me, and it's half of his salary. So I grew up with the guilty feeling. Even until now, I don't mind to buy whatever for my mom or for my sisters, for my dad. But when I buy something for me, because I know how hard I worked for, I feel guilty. And I feel like I don't deserve it. My family is deserving this. You know what I mean? So I had a really old car a few months ago. And my mom was keep pushing me. Yusuf, you have to get a new car for you. I want you to feel that you worked hard, so your hard work is paying off now. And I was like, yeah, sure. Soon. And then she said, no, go and get a car for you now. So even if my family is pushing me to buy a new car, I still feel guilty. When I got this car, I was happy with it, but I felt guilty of getting it because I know how hard I worked to get this. You know what I mean? So the guilty feeling is with me since I was a really baby kid.
هو من الموضوع اللي كان يعني اللي أبوك اشتغل عليه عشان يجيب لك التابلت وأنت وقتها حسيت إنه يعني هو اشتغل زيادة عن اللزوم وهو مو بقدرته يجيب هذا الشيء فأنت ضل معك هذا الشعور since now.
Since now, the guilty feeling is...
So about all this family, your dad, your mom, the issues that it was with you when you was young. So now what's the relationship with your family today or maybe when you was young?
Actually, there is no big difference when I was young until now. Me and my family, we are really close to each other and we love each other, we respect each other a lot. We love to sit with each other. I don't think nowadays people or families is doing this. I don't know why. Like for me, it's very weird. If I asked my friend, where are you? I am in my room. What are you doing like in my home? Nobody is sitting in his room. You know what I mean? All of us, we are watching a film or we are listening to music. We are doing something together. So I think my family is really close to me and I'm very close to them. They are, of course, number one in my life and they supported me too much. So yeah, this is the relationship between me and my family. It's still the same. When I was young until now, until I became who I am.
Okay, that's nice. Well, خلي لك إياهن. So let's talk about your childhood. Like before all these things happen about the influencer, the social media, the normal life for everyone. When you was a child, a small Youssef. Tell me about your childhood.
ما أعتقدش إن أنا عشت طفولتي. أكيد كنت يعني بروح في الشارع بخرج مع أصحابي وأنا مش بخرج بس بننزل الشارع. عندنا في مصر يعني لو أنت عايز تلعب أنت بتنزل مع أصحابك في الشارع لكن ما بتعملش أكتر من كده. فأنا دلوقتي شايف إن الأطفال بتوع التوقيت ده هم عاشوا حياتهم أكتر من أي حد تقريبا في الدنيا يعني. I didn't have much to do in my childhood. Because as I told you, it was very simple and humble life. So there is nothing much to do instead of just playing in my hood or going to visit my grandmother. And that's it. But I didn't used to go to play or do whatever. And then when I became like 11, that's still childhood, yeah? I started working 11. So since 11 until now, I'm 22. Until now, I didn't felt like a child. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So like, you don't have a childhood because since you are 11, you're working for your family. So it's like almost you don't live your childhood as what you have to حياتك مثل باقي الأطفال العاديين 11 سنة بكون لساته بالمدرسة وعم يلعب مع رفقاته هديك الهم وهو إنه يروح shooting و social media, work for his family, all these things. So almost you didn't have like a childhood like other child.
We can say this, yes. Also, since I was young, يعني I think I started social media at the age of 13 or 12. I grew up and people is treating me as the social media guy. You know what I mean? So I didn't really, I didn't felt myself since this age. Like Youssef, the normal Youssef. He's not on the social media. He's just, and they are my friends, my normal friends. You know what I mean? But I know how they are looking at me. They are looking at me as just Youssef, the social media guy. So at this age, even I'm looking for myself like this because all my memories is from 11, let's say, when I grew up a little bit, all my memories is all about the social media, the locations that I went to, the casting and the advertisings that I used to do on the TV when I was young. Yeah.
So, did you think that the people connect with you just because you are an influencer, not because you are Youssef? Did you feel something like this in your life?
Actually, I don't give them chance to do something like this, to connect with me because I'm just an influencer. Because I'm not so open person, by the way. So I just have like 3 or 4 friends, and that's it. This year is not the greatest year for me because I actually tried to be open and I tried to know more people, and then I just got shocked because of the social media things. I don't know why they are getting close to me. Maybe they just want to experience how it feels when you are walking in the mall with someone who has this type of fame on social media. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe they are just wants to use me or wants to show off, oh, I know this person, he's my friend. So this year was not the greatest because I tried to be open and then I just got shocked and then I closed it again. So I just, since I was very young, I have the same friends until now. I don't know new people as a friends. Oh, yeah, that's it.
So, is this built trust issues with you, with people? Like, we can say it's trust issues, or can you? Because you cannot talk with people like in a normal way. You're just the Youssef, the influencer Youssef, not Youssef as yourself. Is this built?
I started, I started, I started having a trust issues after what happened. I told you this year was not the greatest for me in like relationships or friendships or so I started having like a trust issues. A very tiny. It's not that big, but yeah. I have to take care. Let's not call it a trust issues, but I have to take care of who is getting in my life.
Yes. So, أنت كتير حزل بالموضوع هلا يعني. Okay, so if the child Yusuf he was 11 years old and he's just working for his family, saw you today, he will be satisfied with you? Or what do you think?
He will be happy because Yusuf, he already did what he's dreaming of. But I think the child, like me as a child, will not be happy because I'm not enjoyable nowadays. I'm just working, I'm just having a shoot, I have a schedule, I have university and my whole day is busy. I don't even meet my friends that much. I'm not enjoying life. And the kid, Yusuf, was enjoying. He loves to enjoy. He loves to play football with his friends, to see his friends. He was so talkative. Nowadays I'm not talkative. So let's say 50-50. Like he gonna be happy because I reached to this point of helping my family and have a greater life. But I don't think that he's happy of how I live now as a Yusuf.
So, okay. What is the things that no one know about you, about yourself, your lifestyle, your any you as Yusuf inside Yusuf? What's the some things? What's the some things that no one knows? Tell me something about no one knows about Yusuf.
Like what?
Lie. something in your personality, in your work, in your social media, maybe secrets of the social media. Did you get my point?
Yes, I got your point. Something that nobody knows about me. Okay, so I just read a book. I was just curious. So I read this book, and the book was talking about the OCD. So I felt like I have a part of the OCD a little bit. Like I love everything to be perfect in my work, in my day, in everything in my life. And OCD is all about the perfection. So I think nobody knows that maybe I have. I really don't know. But I love everything to be perfect in my life.
So you spoke about perfection. Is the perfection only in front of the camera or off camera also as well?
No, it's actually on the camera. I am who I am for real, like the same energy, same everything. But perfection comes to my work, my day, how it goes, how my schedule should be, and I'm very picky in my schedule and my work. But other than that, I'm not trying to be perfect on camera or even in my life. But it's all about my work.
Okay, so talking about work and um, like, so talking about work and having a responsibilities about money and your family. So what's your relationship with money?
Money is a tool to make the people around me happy. I don't think my family are looking for money, but I am the one who wants to pay back to them with what I'm doing now with my work and with my money. So actually money is a tool for me is a tool to make the people around me happy.
Which people? Like your family or just your friends, your partner, baby in future or something?
My family. My family. It makes life easier. So my mom, she just woke up. Yusuf, I dreamed that I went to Saudi Arabia to have Umrah, and then I told her, really, sure. The next day, I did the visa for her, and she traveled to Saudi with my sisters. So it makes life easier, but I don't think that money is everything. We have to have a healthy family and a healthy lifestyle, and then money gonna complete it, but it's not everything.
Okay, let's talk about your lifestyle because you mentioned that your lifestyle. So, what's your lifestyle? Are you like did you like to try new things or just you are routine person and you don't like to do anything? Yeah. Or maybe crazy things.
It depends on the mood. If I would like to try a crazy things, I do. Like the skydiving. I did the skydiving before and it was amazing. But not all the time I try to do new things because most of the time I'm busy in my work. So I'm just trying to balance my work and my family and my friends. So the whole week I'm working and I have one day for my family. And the other day, the second day, is for my friends. So I meet my friends one day per week, and I go out or I hang out with my family one day per week as well. So you can say that my day is very boring. Like there is nothing. Wow, it's all about work. It's all about meetings and schedule and all of this. I'm very شخص روتيني جدا.
ما بتحب تجرب شغلات جديدة أو هيك تعمل شغلات مجنونة مثلا.
It depends on the mood, but most of the time, yes. شخص روتيني عادي. حتى الاكل ما بحبش اجرب اكل جديد.
ما بتجرب
لا، بحب اجرب الاكل اللي انا بحبه.
اللي أنت حافظه بتجرب. Okay, so did you think one day the social media will be destroyed? Like, okay, today the social media is very viral everywhere. all the people's using social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, all these things, and even they work in the social media like you. But did you think like one day it will not be we will not be having social media? Or do you have plan B?
I always think of it, and even my family is thinking of what happens if you're not on social media anymore. What are you gonna do in your life? That's why they pushed me to study, and I really wanted to complete my study, my university. I just entered business to learn more about business because I really want to open a marketing agency for me one day. I don't feel like this is the right time yet because nowadays I have a lot of pressure on myself to be the best on the social media all the time. So my mind is on social media now. After I take a break a little bit, I think I don't think, I'm sure I'm gonna open my marketing agency.
سو انت ما بتحس حالك انه بيوم من الايام ممكن تشتغل بشركه موظف بدوام من 8 ل4 تروح الصبح كوفي وتروح على الشركه تشتغل تخلص التاسك تسترجع مره تانية على البيت وهيك ما بتحس انه انت ممكن تكون شخص يعني you want to have your own business your own company.
Yes, like I can't imagine myself ان انا ابقى موظف في شركة. مستحيل تحصل. يعني انا كنت بتخيل دلوقتي مستحيل تحصل. لا لا لا، ما اقدرش. يعني انا بحب قوي فكرة ان انا في حاجة عندي كل ما بحط فيها مجهود كل ما الحاجة دي بتكبر. نفس السوشيال ميديا بالظبط. فانا حاسس ان الشركة دي يعني السوشيال ميديا بتاعتي دي حاسسها برضه ان هي شركة. As long as I'm putting efforts it will become more bigger. So yeah, I can't put efforts for someone else's company.
You put effort in
In my company, yes, in my company is fine.
Which platform of the social media you liked the most? Yeah, like to post videos and to be active with your followers on which platform and why?
Of course, I would say Instagram because I feel like Instagram is like a family. They see me every day on my stories and they see me every day in my videos. And of course, there is a new people coming in my account. But I feel like TikTok, they just follow you and they forget you because you're not appearing all the time on their whenever they scroll. You're not appearing for them, but someone else new is appearing for them. So I feel Instagram is more warmer, and the people on Instagram they knows me much better than the TikTok people. So I would say Instagram is amazing.
Okay, Youssef. Thank you, and nice to meet you.
Oh.
And I just, I have fun talking with you, but yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much, Jude, and that was a pleasure being with you here. Thank you, guys.